Hey, everybody. This is version 1.3 ton and new. As before, we have 3 different types of NPCs present: ranged combat, which always stands still, the one that will keep a distance, that is, if you get close to him he will start blinking and you will blink, and the third type is switching melee and ranged combat. What exactly has changed in this feature? As you can see, the NPC shoots as before. But if you get closer to him, you will notice that he has a sword on his belt. If you get closer, he picks up another sword, but his previous weapon is absorbed into another socket. Sword back on the belt. In other words, now NPCs can lead more believable changes in the type of equipment, as it all happens in the enemy data table. There are many new fields in this section: AI attack behavior. Here you can see melee weapon equip, animation, delayed animation. The animation delay is necessary so that the NPC doesn't switch from one weapon to another in one pick, and it can look more believable. That is, he first puts away his former weapons, or rather, takes them out. In this case, takes them out, equips them. There is a definite delay of this animation. The sound of this animation. The same applies when he has to put the weapon in question away. Equipping ranged weapons. Animation, delay, sound. And take out the ranged weapons. In this case, the NPC switches between these states. It all seems plausible enough. Besides that, what else is new? NPCs can now use tools. They can be found in this section. V-Tools AI. What's that? Let's take the example of the character in question. In the Smart UI section, we have a new Set Tools Mesh section. Here you can choose the tool that your NPC will use, and the index on which this instrument is to be called. What is an index? If you have NPCs running a series of order of the day, they may have a certain spline present. Everyone has one. Some may have it small, some may have it more extensive. So, in this spline, the given spline stands from the indices. This index is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. In this case, we chose that when the NPC reaches index 1, it picks up some item in its hand, meaning it is equipped with a tool. After which it further executes a certain logic. We can also remove the instrument. That is, at some point he has to put it back away, like putting it in storage, if that's what's intended. Your logic in your project. You don't have to use it. But if you want the NPC to put the tool back away, then you need to select None in the second box and select the desired index when it puts the tool back away. In this case, I suggest leaving it at 0, meaning it says NPC on index 0. has to put the tool back. What are the tools? This is the blueprint class. You can create a child class from it. It will contain the meshes of the given instrument and its socket. A socket is an attachment to a character, its socket. Thus, here we can choose. Let's take our newly created tool as an example. At index 1 it will appear, at index 0 it will disappear. With this logic, you can use an example such as, for example, a logger walked up to his work, took in his hands. Let's say an axe. As you can see, this is where the tool came in. It is not attached to the socket. This is for clarity an example. When the index reaches 0, the NPC puts the tool back. So, it can be used in the following methods. Well, let's say a logger, miner, or some other job. The NPC walked over to the spot, picked up a tool, worked, went back to the warehouse, put the tool back. When a task changes in an NPC, the tool in his hands disappears from his hands. Thank you all for watching.